Pause! Stop!
Stop it! Get down!
Get down! Do not get to the chopper!
Stop it! Get to the wild card! Ah. Oh, you've liked it already, you haven't even seen it. That's presumptuous of you.
I mean, based on the history,
That's true.
I can always dislike it, even though nobody sees it, but I've got an extension so you can.
Yeah, about halfway through, they're just going to have Palpatine turn up with a whole bunch of tentacles coming off his back like Doc Ock or something, or whatever that was before. I don't know what that was. It looked horrific.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're going to go unlike and leave.
Hey, bye!
Bye! Anyway, so here we are, I guess, chapter 19.
And then DarthAngelus will leave a comment that pops up in my notifications,
It'll be
basically
filthy.
getting angry at me,
Filthy.
and then delete it.
Yeah. Yeah, just with this absolute filthy comment, just threatening. Obviously, we're talking absolute nonsense. Hello!
Hello! I need more goop juice.
Ah. Goop juice break.
Because I gooped too much before.
Top her up, sunshine. Goop juice music. Boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. Goop juice music. Goopy doopy doop. Doopy doop doop doop. Yeah. Hello, everyone. I'm glad you're going to edit this bit out. You know, now that I've said that, he's not going to. He's going to be in here. The whole first 2 minutes of the video is just going to be me talking on my own while Cal goes and gets goop juice, which is currently being prepared in the kitchen, which is over there. It's over there. I don't really feel like fiddling with the camera to show everyone, but trust me when I say it's over there. There's also some eggs involved. There's an egg carton. There's an egg carton involved. So the goop juice is a cleverly guarded secret, but there has been some cordial. There's an egg carton. There's a tea towel that's involved. Tea towel. Tap water, very important that we have tap water. Usually we'd have fizzy water, but obviously the world's trade routes have collapsed and we can no longer get fizzy water, so now we're using normal water until the drought dries it up and then there'll be no water at all. These might be our last scoop juices that we ever have, so I'm going to cherish it greatly.
Don't forget that the goop juice contains the secret sauce.
Yes, indeed. The secret sauce is jalapeno.
You're not supposed to tell them.
Oh! I'm blowing the secret! Oh no!
You had one job!
Guard the secret recipe! Oh, now everyone's got it.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to be at home now with their tea towels and jalapenos, just like trying to mush the eggs in. Yeah.
Mush the eggs in, jalapenos.
I tell you
cordial,
what, though, the end
water.
result looks a lot like some kind of red cordial.
Have fun with working out the recipe at home, folks.
That's it. If enough people comment below that they want the recipe, we can probably do an entire video in your kitchen making the goop juice live, I'd say, you know.
Yes. Pre-recorded but live.
Cooking with Cal.
I have 2 cameras now.
Ooh, my.
I got one for cheap because college was selling stuff.
Oh.
And I got a second one for $700.
That's cheap. That's cheap, apparently.
It's usually like $1,600.
Yuck. Yeah, I'm going to record all my YouTube videos on my phone. I've had enough.
I'm
These
just
cameras
using a
are
webcam for YouTube because it's just so much easier.
That's fair.
And I don't procrastinate as much about editing and all that.
That's also fair. Yeah. The last thing you want is this head in high definition. Just be glad he's using a webcam. Be very glad.
Even though 1080p is technically high definition.
Shh, don't tell them. This is Potato. We are currently filming on a potato.
Yes, alright, anyway, let's start looking at this. Anyway.
Oh, I need to whack the microphone again. The levels are everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a mess. This is an absolute mess.
Just like the eggs and the jalapenos.
Hey, boy. Okay, so, hurrah.
Right.
Chapter 19. Again,
Yes.
where are we up to in terms of the novel? I don't even know.
Yeah.
I feel like it's halfway, but...
Who knows at this point? I'm just watching the show.
Exactly. Ooh, crackly goodness on the speakers.
I'll just turn it down a little bit.
I mean, I know I just commented on the quality being cranked up last time, but I feel like it's just cranked up again.
I think especially seeing the lighting there and
Yeah.
the contrast, like it's a little bit too bright, but you can still see the details, is really good for showing the dark
It's
cell.
not easy to suddenly lose everything that once made you special, is it?
Let me guess. You're Mara Jade.
I mean, I was a farmer. I still know how to program moisture evaporators.
Yeah, he's still good.
That makes me special.
Save your gratitude.
Also, is that the green jalapeno goop juice he's got there?
Left is whether we turn
It might be.
materials or kill you ourselves.
We're using red for ours, by the way.
Those
Yeah.
options sound appealing.
There's another. Try to escape, and I kill you right here and now. On your feet. Card wants to see you.
You could almost say he needs
I
to
mean,
play
that's
his
beautiful.
wild card.
Whatever's going on here, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like compared to some of the settings and locations we've seen before, that's
Come,
so nice.
It is. He's made it look a lot better than, like, we saw Kashyyyk in a reaction to a reaction.
Yeah.
And so, even that was just like oh yeah, you can tell it looks a lot more fake.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, the thing is, it's
In
never,
some ways.
Yeah. I guess the other thing too is corners have been cut previously where the entire background is largely out of focus, so you can't tell.
Yeah.
But now it's like, no, we're just throwing the detail in because that
Yeah.
wide shot was.
You get a detail! You get a detail! And the Ronskers, yeah.
My apologies. They're usually better behaved than that.
Would you mind telling me where my droid is?
He's perfectly alright. I haven't been
He's having the time of his life.
What's that?
I'll
What
arrange
was
it
that in the
this
corner of the screen there?
figured out all the
It's just
stuff.
poking out the Saigon.
You're a silver.
It's probably.
Oh, it was a blaster. That's
Oh,
right.
yeah. I thought one of the guys on set just put the boom mic down back and sorry,
And he animated it in.
yeah. He's gonna do like one of those
Generous with other
Toy Story Pixar sort of blooper reels at the end.
Yes, that'd be a great.
I had no idea I was so valuable.
Also, by the way, DarthAngelus, if you're watching, do a blooper reel at the end.
Yes,
just
you have to.
Come on.
situation.
Blooper reel.
He would hold the
And
general.
when you do your big long super cut in the during the credits, just
Yeah.
blooper reels would be great.
It's so good.
I'll make you a deal. You tell
There's
me
people
why
knocking
you're
the
right,
set over, boom mic coming down.
and I'll tell you why your Jedi powers.
Random lines, just
Why don't you just ask
oh crap! I'm
Camera swivels around, Jar Jar's holding the boom mic. Mr. Sara! Just so good.
yeah.
Oh, let's get it happening.
you weren't hunting for me?
One of those little ironies that makes life so interesting. The net result, though, was to put us in the middle of the exact situation
Everyone just left.
to avoid.
Yeah,
You've all just
Then
nipped
let
out.
me go and
they're like, oh, they're having a better conversation, but
The Empire
better
would
not
find out anyway.
disturb them.
They forgot to pay the extras. They've stormed off. They're on strike.
Yeah.
No, I think your best hope right now is
All the extras were also the crew,
Oh, yeah.
some way we can
and so
get
in this scene, Mara's holding the boom mic.
Cleverly disguised as a blaster.
Yes.
I can tell you, though, that it's not just me. There have been 2 attempts on my sister, too.
Attempts on your sister.
You have a twin sister.
Out of context, that sounds kind
Yeah.
of sus.
There's been 2 attempts at my sister, but both of them were Han Solo, so it's fine.
I'm afraid you
Yeah.
have to remain here as our guest.
Don't hurry on my account. This seems like a pleasant enough world to spend a few days on.
Don't believe it for a moment. My 2 pet Fawnskers have a large number of relatives out in the forest. And don't count on your Jedi skills to protect you either. You'll be just as helpless in the forest. Probably more so.
Oh, no.
Oh no, they're playing the forest.
These are the
Such a good game.
They do have the unusual ability to create bubbles, so to speak, where the Force simply doesn't exist.
I've never heard of them.
Not very many have.
I mean, how many planets have you heard of compared to not heard of, Luke?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I don't know, but this time of his life, he's explored a fair bit of the galaxy, but still, yeah. It's,
You can put R2 after we found this. I'd be willing to take my chances with the other searchers.
Is there some plants clipping through in the background?
just clipping through.
See there?
We'll just say it's a bit of leaf.
Yeah, bit of
Yeah,
leaf clipping
bit of
through
leaf.
the wall.
Oh, it's just going for a walk. It's a Star Wars plant. It like grows on the walls itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that wide shot's
Yes. Reuse that, milk it for all it's worth.
yeah, pretty much. It's gonna be like that Battlestar Galactica scene. There's this one scene where the ships are landing and like they've got these. I don't know if you ever saw the reimagined Battlestar.
I haven't seen any of it yet.
They've got these.
It's been on
landing
my
pods.
list because people have gone, oh, you like sci-fi?
Yeah.
Well, what do you think of these shows? I'm like, I haven't watched them.
so good when you finally get around to it. But yeah, they did this. I mean, they recycled a couple of different shots, but there's one shot in particular that becomes pretty egregious halfway through, where they've got a whole bunch of ships just landing in one of the side landing pods. And it's really noticeable because one of the Raptors like bumps on the ground as it's going through, and then the other ship comes over the top. So it's a really, really kind of, yeah, you can tell exactly what the shot is immediately. And I think they use it like every second episode. Like every time the ships came back to land, they use this same shot, and this Raptor just boom hits the ground as it keeps going.
The DOP was like, I love this shot.
Yeah.
This is my best shot. I nailed it. And
Yep.
the director's like, yes, reuse it.
Reuse it as much as possible. Yeah, there's a couple of
Yeah.
shots that were like that though, but yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like Chapter 19 is the latest one.
Uh-huh.
I kind of expected there to be more because that was 3 months ago, yeah.
Well, that means that there's one dropping any second
And
now.
the Chapter 18 was 5 months ago, so yeah, that feels about right.
But the thing is, though, is the amount of... I mean, I'm not saying that, no, they weren't throwing in the effort to begin with, because the effort has been there from day one.
Oh, yeah.
But as the detail gets higher and the cinematography's getting higher, the lighting's getting better, the models are getting more detailed, and so on, it's probably going to take a little bit longer as well, but it's so good. It is... I can't wait for it
I
to be...
agree.
quick and just yeah, no, it's just so good. I can't wait to see it stitched together. I'm still curious as to whether it will be jarring for us to finally watch it stitched together when the quality jumps so incrementally every 3 minutes,
Yeah.
more or less. Like it's kind of like
It'll be interesting unless he completely remasters it.
yeah. And,
That takes even more time.
yeah, no one's got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Nope. No, they do not.
And also, it's probably him learning a lot more about the tools and all
yeah.
of that too. Like, I haven't watched a heap of the extra stuff because I haven't had time, and there's like a 10-hour stream archive I'm looking at right there
Oh boy.
of just an overnight render. I haven't watched it, but I kind of like to imagine that he just shares his screen, goes to bed, and
Yep.
people just watch it rendering.
Absolutely. Just sit there with your goop juice and grab a cat, grab a snack, grab your juice, and just watch it render
Yes.
for 10 hours.
No
Wow.
music, nothing.
No, nothing. But yeah, I think watching it stitched together at the end is going to be like... There's a few gameplay videos I've watched where the guys are like, every time I die in game, I'm going to bump the graphics down a bit. I saw a War Thunder one the other day
Oh.
that was like that. He started with the graphics on ultra high, and every time he died, he just cranked it down one until the end. You're just playing with pixels. I think it's going to be like the reverse of that. You just start off, and it's always been good. I think it's probably where I want to underline that. It has always been
Yeah.
good, but it just goes from good to fantastic. And then from fantastic to even better every 3 minutes, so it'll be interesting to watch.
Twilby.
Quilby.
And I wonder... We were talking about Dark Force Rising in Last Command. We'll
Yeah.
see if that ends up happening. But it'll be also interesting if we eventually get to, like, you jump and just do the Zan stuff and go to Hand of Thrawn.
I was going to say, on one hand, I wouldn't blame anyone if it never happened, because this has been so much effort. This has clearly been a gargantuan
yeah.
effort. On the other hand, though, by the time we come around to doing the second and third novels, most of the assets have already been done and made and ready to roll, so... I say most, obviously there's a lot of new elements to get joined in, but certainly the characters are already made and sculpted. And
It would be a
perfected.
funny thing to have all the clones just as Tamira Morrison.
Yeah. No reason. No reason.
Just because.
Yeah. Well, no, even worse, just one clone. just this little guy ringing in. Yeah.
I'm a clone! How can we tell? You're just that one person.
Trust me, there's more of us behind here. That's just me. What the? Wrong show. Like, what? Yeah.
Or he just goes, oh, I've got cancer. I've got cancer.
Don't mind me, I'm just here cleaning the set. Yeah, so,
That's a good impression.
I'm here hunting dirty Jedi. No, it'll be fantastic no matter what happens. If we don't get the second and third novel, I'm not going to be too upset. If we do, that's fantastic.
Yes.
The fact that the assets will be there and so perfected at this point, like all the ships modelled. Because I'm just trying to think, second and third books, I don't think we get a lot of new characters or anything particularly introduced.
Not too many, I think.
Just Luke.
Garmbilibus
Luke.
comes in later, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
I mean, yeah.
And you probably get new ships like the Katana fleet, obviously, and stuff.
Yeah. Although sculpt one, you've sculpted a lot.
Yeah, pretty much. Just copy paste. It's going But yeah, nice.
Oh, look, I'm very excited to see where it goes and where it heads, and I think more importantly, I'm pretty excited to go home and actually watch these without us talking all over the top as well. As much as it's a reaction video, I'm sure we're just missing so much wonderful voice acting and stuff as well. Because
I turned down the volume so that it didn't have feedback through the microphone.
Because the other thing is too, is we always talk about how visually stunning it is, but we
Yeah.
probably overlook the voice acting, which when I go back and rewatch later has also been really good, but it's just something that, when we're doing these react videos, it's turned down low so we can hear, or you can hear us
Yeah, and
better.
then we're talking, so obviously it's like we're not paying as close attention to it and that sort of thing, so yeah.
He's good. I like it a lot.
Pretty good. Actually, Mara's voice I was thinking for that sounded pretty good.
Yeah. But,
Thinking of that.
no, absolutely. Oh, there's no 20 yet. When's 20
Yeah.
dropping? Get on to it. No,
I thought it
you're
would be like, we can do 2 chapters in the one video again.
fine. Nope. But this time you can have the original audio. So that's good.
Yes.
We hope.
That's a bonus.
I can see a little green doohickey flying up and down over there, so I think you can hear our voices.
Yeah.
Either
and
that
then
or we're going to do a really bad dub again. Oh, no, it's muted. Oh,
the
no.
other one.
No, it's muted. Help. Oh, well. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that'll be it for Heir to the Empire. For now.
That's just not really appropriate.
No. Hooroo.
Oh, dear.